Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Spencer Torkelson riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Shepard. What do you look for here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Akil Baddoo.
The center fielder, Akil Baddoo.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball in for a strike, and we are underway. Just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Urshela steps in. That one at triple digits. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Righty delivers. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Batting third.
So man aboard. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Just missed. Kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Man at first, one away. Right down to shoot, and the count 1-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him swinging. in there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Just missed.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here comes Urshela around third. He'll score. The Tigers have the lead. 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Colt Heath will hit next. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Got it by him for the K. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Key Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
And here it comes. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And that clips the inside corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Ryan Reynolds here. And there's a ball.
1-0.
The pitch.
Ball. 2-0.
That's a strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Hayes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Torkelson, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
O'Neill Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch misses way outside. And a swing and a miss there.
1 and 2. Count.
Runner at third, 2 away. Next pitch is outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. And that's down and away. Jack Sawinski next to bat for the Bucks. And a pitch. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
I think he's getting hit whether he tries to get out of the way or not. That just seemed to be tracking him out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a chance for Jack Sawinski on the inside corner for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Ground ball to the right side. Now the throw to first on the run. Play made, that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Tigers 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park, top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fouled off down the right side. And the righty deals.
Ball.
And there's a foul ball. Three and 2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. On the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's Javier Baez. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Baez, multi-time All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Next offering upstairs. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Next to hit, Jake Rogers. Two down, nobody on. Strike two. Ball one there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Misses. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Bounce to third. Hayes zips it across, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second, and now it's Rowdy Tellez. A line to kick the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Green snags it on the run. And now Henry Davis. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Next offering is outside. Fastball for a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. That's a little bit low.
2-2.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Shepard back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget it. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So the lineup flips over. And up next for Detroit, Akil Baddoo. His first at bat was a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Flaherty on at first, nobody out. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him looking. 1 away.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Gio Urshela. The walk and a run scored his first time. That's down and in.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Hayes makes the grab. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Two outs.
Yeah.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Shepard. And the right-hander back to work. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. No outs, runner at first. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Nobody out, runner at first. Strike one.
2-1.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Stepping in, Brian Reynolds. Just missed. Ground ball, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
The right-hander back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Into the slide, and he got it. A beautiful sliding catch on the run and a fantastic route to get to the spot. That was nice.
One of the, if not the best routes to a ball we've seen in a while, Boog, and it's clear StatCast agrees with us. He doesn't make that play if his route is any less direct than that.
And now here is Colt Keith. Swung on, belted, and it hits the fence. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Waste no time there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Man at second with 1 away. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
Shepard, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And he deals. In the dirt, 2-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Towards first, and that one handled. And they get Torkelson for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
The batter now, Javier Baez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses. Two outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of 2 in the series. That misses. And it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Jake Rogers to bat next. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Keith, the runner at third. Baez on at first with 2 down. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, O'Neal Cruz. Here comes a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This to third. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still tied 1-1. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Bailey Falter.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The lefty fires. Fought off foul. Falter, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Kicks and fires. High fly ball out into left center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, the center fielder,
Akil Baddoo now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Out towards right center field on his way over. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Gio Urshela to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one fouled off. Hayes. That's out number 3. Tigers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a good eye there.
You know, these Pirates finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
1-1 now. Ripped to the right center. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Struck out swinging his first time. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And just misses with that one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, number 19.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
There's a strike. Davis at first, one gone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch, not close. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Flaherty a move to first. Davis dives back in safely. Righty delivers right through there for a strike. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. And the righty deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Andrew McCutcheon waits on deck for Pittsburgh. The pitch. Keith tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Pirates leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Johan Oviedo. He's been so good against lefties. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutchen after it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman,
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Ryan Barucki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. That's out number 2. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that one fouled off. All tied up here in game 1 of 2 in the series. That one pushed foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen.
the right fielder, Andrew
The wind of the pitch. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now, Brian Reynolds. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 2-0. And here it comes. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. On the ground. Baez fires over to first. And he's out.
the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just missed.
1-1.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
McCutchen on at second with 2 down. And the pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And we're back. Javi Baez digs in right side. Oviedo back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Close, but call the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Baez around second.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Go-ahead run on base. And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. A little bit low.
Ball.
Kicks and deals. That one is upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
3-0 down. And he pumps it a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Mark Canha.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
No, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Righty to the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. And fouled off.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Now the number 2 hitter, Gio Urshela. Fought off foul. That one out to right, and it stays fair. Aimed to score from third, and they take the lead in the 7th. And the batter now, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch, and he just misses. Rogers at third. Urshela at first. 2 out of the inning. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right-handed reliever. That one misses. And now 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base.
So a lefty out of the pen, Ryan Barucki.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Gets the slider in there for a strike. The pitch. And strike 2.
0-2.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And now the lefty on the ground to the left. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Bunt down, and that ends the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Will Vest.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. And a pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back there. That one is gone. A solo shot. His second of the year. It's 6-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And the batter now, Henry Davis. That's through there for a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Digging in, Nick Gonzalez. The Tigers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a base hit into right center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
The pitcher, number 23.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Edward Olivares.
And he's got a little pop in his back, dude. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Good eye in that spot. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joey Wentz preparing to come on if needed. Lang also throwing. Davis on third. Gonzalez on at first with nobody out. Late on that fastball.
Well, in this situation with a runner on
1 and 2
first,
to count.
less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Hayes, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. So he just clears the wall. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot.
Joey Wentz into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. First
That's the ball,
pitch
low.
just misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Reynolds stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Fouled off. He was late. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grabs it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Cruz. Whips it to first. And that's 1 away. As the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
We talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Baez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Aroldis Chapman, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to 3rd. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And it's fouled away. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
And there's the ball. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One, two now. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Right-hander kicks, deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they add a run. It's 7-5.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez.
First offering, and it just misses. At the belt and fires. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now that the center fielder.
Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. That one not close. Ball 1. Ibanez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Inside, just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That one lifted to left. Reynolds trying to get there. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Chafin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. And ball 1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley up and loosening in the pen. Next pitch is inside. Ball 2. This one in the air. Urshela under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Chafin in his 10th season, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. And now the count is even. Next offering misses down and away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hit in the air, right field. A little move single. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tellez at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
In the air out towards right center. He's under it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Henry.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Tying run at the plate. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1-1.
Line and a base hitting to right. Here's the throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Andy Rodriguez. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. So digging in, Gio Urshela. And he deals. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. The lefty, the 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Green in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Jose Hernandez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And another ball.
2-0.
1 out, base is empty. Right side. McCutchen after it. He's got it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 30.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kerry Carpenter, and he provided a huge moment in the 7th inning, Chris.
Yeah, probably the moment of the game, Boog. Put a great swing on it and put a 4 spot up on the scoreboard.
That's a slider for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get the out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Slider for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's the third. Hayes. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Tigers 7 and the Pirates 5. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jason Foley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
The second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
And here it comes. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Here comes a pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Righty delivers. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. And a strike. The Tigers trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. There's a strike. And 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Green ranging back and off the base of the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, everything came together for him. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. And the Pirates with only 1 out left.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And it's even up. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
To third, and he picks it up in foul territory. The tying run at the plate. Hit weakly on the ground. Keith on to first. Ball game. And the Tigers take game 1 of the series on the road.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.